When I was young, I heard a song played on a vinyl record. It was one of the first and only pop songs I remember from my childhood. The words of the song pulled at my heart. I must have listened to it so often I worried I would wear it out. It made me hope for a better world, a different world from the one I was living in. It offered me hope. If someone could write such beautiful words, maybe a beautiful world was possible. In many ways, the words of Imagine by John Lennon became the mantra of my life. Always seeking out kindness, collaboration, a world without borders or division. I looked for that everywhere and in everyone, only to be disappointed time and again. Sadly, that isn't the world I or many of us grew up in. Division, pain, fear, often causing great suffering. A far cry from the world John had dreamt of. But I was lucky enough, age 19, to discover Buddhism and yoga. And through the gentle yet powerful practices I was taught, I found ways to create the peace and love John had sung about so eloquently within myself. What I learned enabled me to walk challenging paths throughout life, whilst keeping my heart open, not get lost in pain or being right, or overburdening myself with the need to help and rescue others. Of course, many times I fell off the self-kindness wagon and found myself overwhelmed, exhausted, stretched out like an overtaut wire. But on those times, I have learned to remind myself, I'm not perfect, we all struggle and make mistakes, and to forgive myself. To remember I couldn't change my past, but I could alter my future. And that the ripples of that could create a wave of kindness that reached everyone I met. Kindness has been the mantra of my lifelong story. So it really was an honour to be asked to be part of the Living Well with Kindness family and build this wonderful event. I feel as if that little girl who lay on the bed with her rolled down socks, dreaming of a world that John Lennon sung about, is now being given the chance to create a tidal wave of love. And I would love it if you would ride that wave with me. Join me on March the 5th to listen into the wisdom and kindness of our esteemed speakers, teachers, authors, and my co-hosts Daniel Groom and Karen Atkinson. Or, if the day doesn't work for you, pick up the recording, which is sent out post-event to all ticket holders. Kindness is a radical act. It's brave, it's fierce, it leans into pain and respects the needs of us all. It sees the common humanity in all, wherever we are in the world, and acknowledges we can't all be perfect, and loves us anyway. In the meantime, enjoy the words and John Lennon, a hero of mine. Perhaps together we can sow a few seeds of kindness for him in his absence. Imagine, by John Lennon. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. I really hope to see you on March the 5th. Let's build a kinder world for ourselves, for each other, and for the whole planet.